live. What up, y'all? Holy shit, we're back. We are so back, and I'm so ready to be back. I missed these streams. I missed being able to interact like a human being for the past week. But we still have a cough, so we're going to be downing as much water, and I'll try to hopefully not cough too much in your guys' ears throughout the stream. Okay, let me ping the Discord. Get some peeps in here. If you're watching after the fact, appreciate you being here. We are going to be sifting some Pokemon bulk and just talking and chatting. Nice chill Friday evening after our long stream hiatus, unfortunately, that we had. Bulk, what up? How's it going, man? You are first. You are first. The first of many, hopefully. We are going to be going through some bulk. We got, we actually got a lot over this past week. Holy cow, I've got so much to go over. We picked up the collection earlier this week that you guys saw in one of the videos. If you guys watched the videos, we picked up another bulk collection, which I thought smelled like smoke, but I think it actually just was kind of old smelling. So I think it's okay. That's in the garage right now. That was about $120 worth of bulk. We also picked up a big collection that had a bunch of sealed stuff. Had Black Bolt, White Flare, 2 ETBs of White Flare, 1 of Black Bolt, 2 booster bundles, and then a bunch of different cards, which, oh, we can show you guys some of the cards today because I actually pre-graded some that I didn't list. I did list some already from that collection, but some of them that I didn't list, I put over here that we can maybe go over later in the stream of cards that I thought is a potential to get a 10, but I didn't really look terribly closely, so maybe we can look closer during this stream and you guys can help me pre-grade some stuff because we are going to be doing some grading in the very near future, so I figured this is a good collection to be pulling stuff out of it. A lot of it was modern, so perfect. Maddie, how's it going? Good morning. You must be in, damn, where is it morning right now? You got to be in like, unless you're real early morning, you got to be in like Australia or something, right? Or, I mean, even in Eastern Europe, it's still got to be like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., but good morning. Living the dream at the sort bulk as well. Got to sell me Hildas? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get those Hildas. What it do, Pondcat? What it do? Yo, someone in the Discord really hooked up with dropping out of the Pro and setting a... Wait. Someone in the Discord really hooked me up with dropping out of Pro and setting a floor price. Got a bunch of sales after bumping it up 40 cents. Really interesting. Like you're no longer a Pro seller on TCG Player? Holy welcome. How's it going? Trying to get into sealed as well. So I don't really want to get into sealed, to be completely honest. I don't have any desire to sell the sealed as sealed. Either I'm going to rip it on stream and you guys can buy it as like a rip and ship kind of thing, even though we don't really do that. I do have a website. I can put it on there. But more importantly, and what I'm probably going to be doing is just using it as trade bait to buy collections in bulk. I don't really have a desire to sell the actual boxes on eBay. Although I got them for a really good price because for some reason collector's price and TCG Player's price was way different. Like TCG Player has the Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs going for like 130, but then Collector has them going for like 100. So I don't know why there was such a big difference, but I bought them based on the Collector. I bought them for 80% based on the Collector's price. So I bought them for like 80 bucks. So I have like a huge margin on those, which is crazy. I didn't realize. I had no idea. I don't know what was going on with Collector and why it's so far behind. Unless TCG Player was just really high for some reason. Who is this attractive young man? You look a lot like a streamer that started a TCG Business Zeros I used to watch. I know, it's been so long. It's been so long, Don. It's been too long. Been way too... Don, you can help me do some pre-grading, brother. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need some help. We're doing some pre-grading. I looked over some of the ones. I think I pulled out like 7 or 8 cards, and some of them were the big cards. Like one of them's the Bulbasaur from Phantasmal Flames. I can just show them. Let me just go grab them. They're right here. Let me show you guys. So these are the cards that I think, looking over them really, really quickly, that I thought I need to look closer to see if these are gradable. Is it this one? Yeah. So we got Toxtricity, Japanese, from, what is that? What is that? What's the second mega set? I don't know the Japanese set names, but that would have What's between Phantasmal Flames? That's Phantasmal Flames, right? Or not? Yeah, that's Phantasmal Flames. Lapras EX. I know it's kind of like a bulky card, but it looked good. Same with this Mega for Alligator EX, but I think it looks good. This one could be a really good one. I think this looks really clean, but we'll have to look at it closer. This Rillaboom looks really solid. Not Rillaboom. Oh my god, that's the fucking third evolution of Grookey. What's this Pokemon? Reboot. That is it. Runacluse. Score Bunny. I love this Score Bunny card. Gorgeous Score Bunny card. Rose's Encouragement. And then this Bulbasaur actually looks super clean. So those are the cards that I pulled out that I think look decently clean. So we will see. Also, I just realized my webcam's not showing in this. So that should probably be there. But anyway, we can look at those closer here in a little bit. Love the music. Oh, yeah, we got some RuneScape music going. You got it? Oh, are you in Australia, Maddie? Hey, chat. What up, Catlin? Gee, why do I always struggle with your name? Cat. I always want to call you Catlin for some reason, and I don't know why. Just Cat. Not with Mass Price. I forgot what that's called. Now, yeah, the Mass Pricer for TCG Player Pro. Are you talking about that? Or are you saying you got Pro to get Mass Price? Thank you for the videos, Phantom. What are the team bags that you use for your 100-card chaos sorting? So there's two ways I sort my inventory. I sort it by with just penny sleeves, and then I separate them with the tall dividers. And then for the bulk cards, I put them in team bags. They're just BCW team bags. And then I put a label on them. I have these labels right here. These 4x6 or 2x6 labels. 2x4. What are they? 2x6. They're definitely 2x6. 2x6 labels that I then put on the team bags. Trading using Sealed has been amazing for me. Yeah, I'm going to start doing it. I think it'll be really solid. For what is $2,000 collection. Wow, that's awesome. That's legit. Dude, that's awesome. For Sealed, I have started listing my Sealed Japanese sets, and they sell decently on TCG Player. Interesting. That's pretty legit. I sold my Chinese cards as LP. They were so bad out of packs. Oh, really? Wow. I thought Chinese had pretty good printing. Inferno X. Oh, is that what the second set's called? Inferno X, thank you. My ADHD got me a maxed main. My AUDHD. Oh my god, I can't do it. Got me a maxed main and in-game iron on OSRs. Nice, dude. Nice. I don't have an in-game iron, but my iron's the farthest. I don't really actually have a main, to be fair. I'm not terribly far though. I'm stuck in the. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm stuck in. I always forget the Gauntlet. I'm stuck in the Gauntlet right now, so. Australia represents. You actually got me into eBay selling. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. Good for you. How's it going? How's the eBay selling been? Are you going PSA or CGC? That's the question, Don. I don't know. Probably PSA. I think my first submission is going to be with PSA, and then as it's out, then I will do my second submission. We CGC, and I'll probably do it through a consignment. But the PSA one, I'll probably just do myself. But I need to just get in the habit of just sending some stuff out to PSA. It's just difficult because I am in that learning phase, but PSA is going to take so long to get back with me. So it's like, it's going to be hard to learn because it's going to take so long for me to get this stuff back. So, I don't know. I can learn a little bit through CGC, but I know PSA seems to be a little harsher. You're sending the cards for consignment? No, not these. They'll probably go to PSA first. I'll probably have like a separate stack for consignment. I might just do 2 stacks. We're just going to be doing it based on the collections that we buy. I'm not going to actively look for like gradable cards to buy, at least at first. There is something I want to do on the consignment side. There's a few plays that I've looked into that might work well for me. So there's some... I already have a card in mind that I'm going to buy like a ton of. We might do PSA, we might do consignment with that one, but there's going to be a couple of plays like that I'm going to be buying a lot of one card that we're going to kind of go through. So we'll see. The mass pricing, thanks to someone help with Google Sheets for Discord. Took an hour of his night to figure it out. Shout out to him. Oh, nice. Yeah. I've heard you could do the mass pricing, yeah, with spreadsheets, but I never messed with it. I figured the mass price thing was worth it for me. GPT thumbnail tutorials. Yeah, just put it in the chat, GPT. Make me a shit thumbnail, and they got you, man. I got you. This is funny. I don't know why I had to go on the AI thumbnail rant again today, so I apologize for going that rant again, but it came up, and I was like, you know what? We're doing it again. Why not? Why not? It's funny because a lot of people in that comments are already like, oh, were you talking about this person? Were you talking about this person? Were you talking about this person? And it's like, I'm talking about them all because there's thousands of AI thumbnails. Thousands. And it's depressing to see it. I'm just like, if I can convince one person to not make AI thumbnails, I'll have done my job. Rico 8170 set up and card up and running. What an insane quality of upgrade. Hell yeah, T-Tar. T-Tar, I just saw that you were live. Did you just end? I didn't get a chance to come by, but I saw you were live before I went live. So the quality of life update, huge, I imagine, yeah. You're big into grading too, aren't you, T-Tar? I was listening to your you and Bronze Gods interview. That was good. Gauntlet, the Red Prison of Torture. Yep, that thing sucks. I hate the Gauntlet, but I figured it out, but then I stopped playing. Finally figured out how to beat it and then stopped playing. I haven't played RuneScape since I started. I haven't played really any video game since I started this business in January. I just don't have time. And like the time I do have, like I usually just chill on the couch playing Pokemon. Like I've played Fire Red, and it came out a while ago. It came out like, what, 2 months ago? Month and a half ago? And I've put in 10 hours. So like, that's about as much as gaming as I've done so far. A little bit of other stuff. So I got a mix of old Magic and Pokemon. List around 20 a day till scanner rocks up. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's legit. That's pretty good. 120 cards. When did you start? So I have time left on my GameStop Pro. I'm really considering sending in some cards for PSA. You should. I know, T-Tar, you said that you send through GameStop, don't you? I submit 10 to 20 cards to PSA every 2 weeks so I can always have cards coming back. That's what I need to get into, Cypher. Like, that's what I want to start doing, is starting to get into this, like, rhythm. But the problem is, when I'm learning, I don't want to really get them into a rhythm. Like, if I do that every 2 weeks, it's like, if I won't learn those results until I start to get those cards back. So if I end up sending a bunch of cards and have terrible grades, then I'll have sent, like, 3 or 4 months worth of bad graded cards, and I won't learn, you know? So that's what's difficult. So I'm almost tempted to go with like CGC since they're quicker, or just somebody who's quicker to see how well I can grade, just to like get into that, like, that habit and to learn like what works and what doesn't. Still have some time left on my, yeah. Let's go. Welcome to the grading fold. Make sure you ask all sellers for 50 extra picks before you buy. Yes. Yes, I'm excited to be that person. I'm excited to be an annoying piece of dog shit. And I'm really excited to get the card, it be a near mint card, and then send it back. I cannot wait to do that. That's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. I enjoyed the rant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope people don't think with those rants, I know I'm coming off as aggressive, and that's kind of like, I'm just hamming it up, you know? I like to do that. I like to just kind of ham it up and be kind of goofy and act like I'm upset. Obviously, I'm not that upset. But I hope people don't like see that as like, I hope people see that as like me trying to help people with getting out of the idea of AI thumbnails helping them, and less of like, let's attack the creators that are using AI thumbnails. Like, that's not my goal with that, you know? And I saw in my first video that I did, it kind of felt like the comments were kind of like, yeah, that's bad and awful. And I'm like, that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to shame these people. I'm trying to help them. And yeah, it's a little shaming, you know, it's kind of like, don't do it, it's shit, but like, kind of like learn from your mistakes. I hope it comes across as like helpful and not like just me being an asshole. I can be an asshole and hopefully helpful with it. Happy to see anyone else have lots of issues with eBay standard envelope, multiple refund requests, and eBay only wants to refund final value fee. I've not had any problems with it, to be honest. eBay standard envelope's been like perfect for me. Do you use top loaders or do you use card savers, wife? The Mayhem sale coming up. I'm excited to grab a bunch of singles. That's a good idea, Don. That's actually a really good idea. When does that happen? When is the Mayhem sale? Looking to up my game after listening to Vortex and Deej thinking. Yeah, I agree, T-Tar. I agree. Same. About a month. That's really good for a month. That's really solid, Maddie. PSA so expensive. I've got a few hundred at CGC. Interesting. Interesting. I got a few $100 or a few hundred cards. You're probably talking a few hundred cards. That's legit. I do subs through GameStop. Yeah, no issues, and it makes sense financially for me at the moment since I don't submit a ton of cards. Yeah. Because you have to get like this. How much is it per year? How much is the PSA sub? Honestly, I want the PSA sub just for the magazines because I'm a huge magazine nerd. I love me a good magazine. So that's worth it just for the magazine, which is sad. Terribly slow right now. Yeah, I heard if you do the consignment though, it's pretty quick. But yeah, I heard CGC slowed down quite a bit. Didn't they like up their times recently? Chaos Vault on Monday. Crane Code deck on the 18th for Secret Lair. Get in the pre-queue at 11 a.m. EST. You'll hit. Nice. Is the Chaos Vault the? My brother was talking about that. He's big into Magic. I think he was talking about that. I have a kit that helps me determine if I'm going to send it. 5 times magnifying glass, black and white flashlight, centering tool, etc. Interesting. Interesting. I've been thinking about getting a jeweler's loop. Do you guys that do grading, do you guys do jeweler's loops? Do you guys get that intense with it? Got lucky my coworker pre-grade stuff for me. That's nice. Does he do it for free? You should just send 1 card every couple weeks. That way you have stuff coming in, but you aren't getting rocked nonstop. Extra $5 every submission through GameStop, but could be worth. Interesting. I don't know if I'd do 1 card. I mean, I wouldn't learn enough with just 1 card, you know? I think I can afford to do like, even if I just do it monthly, like I think that's what I'll do with PSA is I'll start getting into monthly submissions, not weekly. Eventually I'll get into like every 2 weeks probably. But like if I do 20 cards a month, what is that? $500? $600? Like that's doable. Once a month, that's nothing. You know, and then just do it once a month and then, you know, try and learn it that way. So obviously you're not actually that mad though. Yeah, I got you, David. I hope it comes across that. Then every other seller with icons, thumbnails of them writing on charts or some shit. Yeah. You made it, Virtue. You made it. Do I need to switch? I mean, if you're having problems, it might not be a bad idea to try doing card savers. If you're having those many issues, are they saying like it's non-machinable? Is that what you're having a problem with? 29th of May. Interesting. Okay, I'll check that out. I think I'm going to be busy that weekend. Is that that's the weekend of the regionals, right? Or is that on a weekday? That is, it is on Friday. I have a buddy that's coming into town, so I probably won't do shopping that day. I have a buddy that's coming into town and staying with me for the indie regionals. What does it do? Just to make it cheaper or something? Per submission? Maybe if you're submitting less. Promo cards are very worth the sub all by themselves. That's what I've heard. I've heard the promos you get, you can basically just grade and then it pays for itself. Lots of local graders say they use AI tools to self-grade before submissions. Not sure if they're pushing their product or if it works great. I have some issues with, I mean, what is it going to tell you? Just a centering? That's all it could really tell you, right? It's not like it could tell you anything else. What else is it going to tell you? A few hundred cards at CGC. If you buy their expensive elite membership, you get 20% off grading fees. That adds up a lot. If you do a lot, interesting. So how much is it? How much is a grade? How much is it to grade 1 card if it's 20% off? Cashmere. Charge $2 for shipping. They take off $5 if you're a GameStop Pro member. So if you send 1 card, it's $5 shipping no matter what. Oh, that's pretty nice. $120, I think. Yeah, and shipping for PSA Direct is quite expensive. GameStop $5 shipping both was interesting. Because where's PSA at? Where are they located at? I have a loop, never use it. The eye is more than enough. Just get a good desk lamp. Okay, that's what I was kind of thinking because I feel like the graders that I heard don't really use like loops and magnifying glasses and stuff like that. What, Don, what would you say that? What percentage would you say you shoot for when it comes to 10s? Like are you like on the higher end? Because I heard like some people say like 85% is too high, and some people say like there's a fine line. You want to find a balance. So like, what do you think a good balance is? They make a digital duelers loops. I used to work on booth at MagicCon last weekend. Way easier than normal ones. Interesting. What is a digital jeweler loop? What does it do? It should be good enough. Interesting. Okay. I just eye it under good lighting. Okay, there you go. That kind of answers it for me. I think that most people I've talked to do that, and I feel like if I do the jeweler's loop, I'll probably be too intense with it. Like I'd probably take out too many cards if what I had to guess. And packages for me also. Damn, that shit's legit. You need that. You need to keep with that. Also love that Palmetto was the top search. Palmetto was the top. What's Palmetto? No, my packages ran on a scan in or update, and deliveries are super delayed. Nothing sent back from. Oh, then you should be fine. Interesting. Like, are you getting a lot of people messaging you back, or are you just saying that, like, it just doesn't show it when it should? I think for whatever reason, I think my USPS is really good. Like, they are always, like, get scanned in. I see them get scanned in every time. Like, right when I drop them off, they get scanned in. Like, they're really, really good at it. California, ooh, that's going to be some expensive shipping. $13.60 for bulk. 100 cards ended up being exactly $1,400 after shipping was added. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I know, have you done any consignment, Cashmere? I know Dan from Catch 'em All Collectibles can get it down to $8.50 per card, and then we'll sell them for you, and then you get like a really good percentage after it sells, so it's tempting to go that way. Glad you're feeling better. I appreciate it, Mike. Yeah. I'm still not like 100%. I still have a pretty decent cough, which, fingers crossed, I haven't coughed once this stream, but so I'm surprised by that. But it seems like it's fading. It seems like it's getting much better, which is super nice. Oh, let me tell you, this week has been hell. I literally took off every day for work. I didn't even bother. Well, no, I technically worked Wednesday, but it was brutal. It was brutal. Wednesday was probably the worst day with my cough. It was awful. The cough was brutal on Wednesday. So much so that on Thursday, I basically tried not to talk. That's why I actually didn't upload a video on Thursday. I tried like literally zero talking all day. I'm too high. My last one was 100% 10s. I'm being too hard. Holy shit, you got 100%. Yeah, I've always heard 100% is never a good thing that you want to aim for. You have to find where you're comfy with more risk. Yeah. That's why I try to spend 20 to 30 seconds looking over each card to decide if I'll send it. Interesting. When I typed PSA, Palmetto State Armory was the top search for me when you typed PSA. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Digital loops just show the image of the screen, so you don't have to put your eye right up to it. For grading, I just have one of those desk modifying boom arm things and seems to work well enough. Interesting. Okay. And my first big bulk purchase, 3,000 Magic and 3,000 Pokemon for 90 total shipped to me. That's legit, Mike. That's a pretty good price. Shipped. I mean, that's little. That's like $1.50 per card. That's not bad. I've had 10 out of the 100. Oh, there it was. There's my first cough. I've had 10 out of the 140 orders requests refunds. Holy shit. $20 coverage only refunds the final sales fee. Refunds the final sale fee. What do you mean by the final sale fee? I've not actually worked with the PIP claim. I need to do it. I think I've got like one that got refunded. Yeah, something's going on, wife. You got maybe try a different USPS. That's crazy. That's really high. That's a really high percentage. Don't think about coughing. Don't think about coughing. Don't think about... Yeah, exactly. Madam, do you want me to DM you the rates for Dan's consignments, or do you know that you already have them? I already had them, yeah. They're 8... Well, not the percentages, but I can look them on their on his website. Honestly, I'll think about just reaching out to him. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to be trying Dan soon. Just got to get 50 cards together since that's the minimum. I want to try a CGC some of my own as well. The Fanatics Vault. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to try him out. Yeah, but I have to get 50 cards together as well. But I heard when we Deej didn't mention this in the talk. He was talking about he doesn't do the bulk stuff, like the real bulky bulk stuff that he gets and sells. That's not going to Dan because that won't sell very well in an auction. That stuff he has through PSA, and then he sells buy it now, because you have to wait to find the right buyer for like bulky stuff. Like some random reverse holo isn't going to auction well through Dan's consignment. You want like good cards, like valuable cards to go through Dan. Like I would send in this Bulbasaur to Dan, but I'm not sending in, you know, this Lapras. You know, I'm not that I wouldn't send in. You know what I mean? So you want to send in like good stuff. Yeah, I was doing that consignment, but then it has to auction through Fanatics, and I'd much rather just have it for buy now on my eBay. Worth the extra money to grade myself. Yeah, I don't blame you. Does he get scanned at the counter, get scanned at the sorting plant? Interesting. I mean, I didn't get scanned at the... No, I think it gets scanned... Like, they have to run it through a machine at the specific place, right? Because mine gets scanned, like, right when I drop them off, it seems. Or sometimes gets scanned right away. Drop a like. What up, Reform Collector? How you doing, man? I was watching your video this, was it yesterday morning? You're talking about going to get some drops at like, not Sam's Club. What's the other one? Costco. All the power to you. I have zero desire to get into the, getting into fights with people. I know it's usually probably pretty chill, but Standing in line against the Pokemon cards is not not something I really want to do. But all the power to you. It's good money, clearly. See what I get, but it's from a reputable place I've done business with from other stuff. I had to say something. I had to say stuff about coughing, and now I'm coughing. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well it'll do for you, Mike. On a stream, then I need to clean up my desk. It's a disaster. It was a frenzy yesterday trying to get a scanner and laptop running. I got you, Tito. You're good. Yeah. I'm the same way. When I got my scanner, I had to move everything around. Jesus Christ. eBay charges like 49 cents for a 449. Wait, they only give you the money back for the fee? They don't give you the card value back? That's what I thought. Yeah, if it's successful, it refunds the whole order. Yeah, that's what I've heard. 30 days or right after you refund the buyer? I don't know. I've not done it yet, Elo, to be honest. I've not done it at all. Only, actually, now that I think about it, only one card I've ever sent out got refunded because it didn't get there. So I don't know how that works. Out of the hundreds of orders I've done, only one's come back. So, or actually, 2 of them came back. I still need to refund. Excuse me. One said return for postage, which is bullshit. I paid $1.03, and that's the only one I've ever had. And then another one got return to sender. It said address unavailable to forward. So I have to just refund those people. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. How are you handling duplicate cards? You list more. Do you have a way to increase the quantity on that listing rather than have multiple listings of the same card? Where do you put it, Chaos? I don't worry about duplicates. I have duplicates. I don't handle duplicates currently. That's a good question, but currently I just deal with them. I just have duplicates. Doesn't seem to affect my store too much. Did it right after I refunded Elo, but I haven't gotten it to work out yet. Interesting. There's a lot of skill when it comes to what to grade and how to move it. I love it. It's also interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to learn. It's definitely going to be interesting to learn. I definitely need to get into the world of it. Where can we find Dan's info site? It's Catch 'em All Collectibles. It's his YouTube, I think. And so I'm sure he has his stuff listed there. Coughing is my fault. You're good, Mike. It's not. It's not. It's about to come from Bronze blowing up his store and shipping out his inventory is going to be epic. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it, Carl. Yeah, I love Bronze's stuff. I love his stuff. I'm excited to see him get a big cash flow influx with him selling all that bulk, especially if it's a lot of his stuff that he had listed. Like, that stuff's already been sold. And it was on direct for a little bit. Like, that, what he has left is like the bulky bulk. So getting rid of that for a good price like that, that's huge. Does Card Uploader only work for TCG? I currently use Card Dealer Pro because I have to sell sports cards. The way the interface looks, and I was wondering if you use... No, currently it doesn't have sports, Brad. Only TCGs. Good old refunds, yep. What up, Shiny Flips? I had a card refund because the guy didn't like the amount of Cosmo bleed it had. Jesus Christ. Thought I was talking about frustrated. Yeah, that is annoying. Yeah. What up, Texas? How's it going, man? Okay. Let me show you guys what we're working with. Boom, baby. We got some bulk. I don't know what's in this. I haven't really looked through it. This is, so I bought yesterday's collection. The day before, Wednesday. On Wednesday, I messaged a guy, actually it was Tuesday night, and he had a collection that was, he had it listed at $1,000, and it was worth like $1,800. Or not 1,800, God. 1,180, sorry. And I said, would you do, and he said he had some bulk. I said, would you do $950 plus the bulk? And he said, yeah. So then I met with him. He sold it to me. Bunch of sealed stuff. And we're going to find out what bulk was in there. So some Japanese, it looks like. Some Japanese hollows. I heard Japanese hollows so well. These are just non-hollow sleeved bulk cards. That's random. I don't know why all these non-hollows cards are sleeved. Ooh, these are some older ones. Those are some nice ones. And your classic energy and code cards. Heard Tandem Houses sell really well. I think that's been like a running joke on our Discord, is how well the Tandem House cards sell. See a bunch of people selling a bunch of Tandem House cards. It is a very popular Pokemon. I feel like that was one of the most popular Pokemon when Scarlet and Violet came out. I feel like everyone was like obsessed with Tandem House. Too bad Tandem House shiny is trash. I had a... Oh, yeah, cut that. To sift your Pokemon? No, Crazy Carl. No. It would take too long. Card Uploader, it's not fast enough to really do sifting very well. I mean, I guess you could upload it and wait overnight, but... No, I've not tried to do that. I don't really sift my Pokemon bulk that way. Like, I already know what I want, and so... So in theory, I don't really need... I don't really need a way to go through it with a machine because I can do it myself. With like Magic, I don't know what's worth what, so I struggle with that. But when it comes to Pokemon, I know what I want to list and what I don't want to list, so it's very easy for me to sift. Come out of the fucking sleeve. Yeah, we're just kind of going through this bulk and see what we got. I'll take a Mega Gardevoir EX that I got for free. So yeah, we got this collection for about 80%. Oh, a Pokeball Holo. Okay. Keep that over there. Japanese EX. How do Japanese EXs sell? Anybody sell Japanese? I've not actually got a single Japanese card listed on my store right now, which I need to change that. Japanese EX, Japanese Holo. OSRS soundtrack Phantom, what are you doing to me? I got you, Carl. I got you. I'm bringing you back. It's time to get back in the game. No, I need to stay away myself, honestly. I could grade this Skarmory. It actually looks clean. Skarmory does look clean. It might be a little right to left, but it does look really clean. Jesus Christ. That looks clean. And I got it for free. We'll see what's in this random bag of cards. Me mom's card. Vroom, vroom. All right, night and all before I stay up too late again. Let's hope I get a boatload of DMs from Face Smart overnight for the nice collection. Hell yeah, David. Good luck. Sells easily for me. All right. Now, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Alrighty. What do we got here? What do we got? Ooh, I like these. We like these. That's going to be... I guess... I don't really need to grab these Pikachus and Eevees. They're probably not worth listing, honestly. Alrighty, what else do we got here? Dialga. Dialga. My Japanese Holo sells better than the EX. I've heard really good things about Japanese Holos. I heard they like actually go for a pretty penny. So I need to look into listing them. Ooh, we got the Pokey Holo Regigigas. Regigigas. Actually, I like Regigigas. Regigigas is not appropriate because I like Regigigas. I only sell Japanese for Pokemon, but mostly the illustration rares. Do they sell well for the illustration rares? I bet they do. One never quits. We only take breaks. You're right. You're damn right. You are damn right about that one. Spot on, my good sir. Spot on. Snubble. Old Snubble. I nailed that, I'll be honest. Come on, don't act like I didn't fucking nail that impersonation. That Snubble impersonation. Yo! Miss Magius X, what the fuck? This card is gorgeous. What the hell? How much is this card? And it's way off center. I love it. Oh, it's fake. It is very fake. Look at how fake this card is. Holy shit. That is fake as hell. That is one fake Pokemon's cards. You want to know how I know? Because I don't know. I don't actually know the trick. Isn't it like you see something weird when you rip it? I don't know. It's very fake, though. It's literally not even the right size, either. Oh, maybe it was. But you can just tell it's so... Look at how insanely oversaturated it is. Watch it actually been real and I just ripped an expensive card in half. No, it's definitely not real. That is definitely fake. Top sale's good for me. An old Japanese. I need to list my tops. I got a Fujitsu FI 6130Z for 60, so we're going to try to get that bad boy rocking this weekend. Hell yeah, Roy. That's legit. That's legit. That's legitness. Do you think it's worth listing every rare and hollow rare card? I have about 25 5-row boxes full of nothing but reverse hollows. One box is full of just WotC non-hollow rares. Brett, are you on TCG Player or eBay? I'm not a list everything guy. I am not a list everything guy. I think it's I think you need to prioritize. If you've got that much bulk, you'll never get around to listing all that. 25 5-row boxes, you'll never get around to listing all that. And if you do, it's going to take so much time and you're going to spend so much time and effort when you just need to prioritize what's in there. I would sift it and list your sifted stuff. You're going to spend the time you spend listing all those cards, you could be buying better cards. It is not worth your time to list all that. What's good, Phantom? What is each pile? I just tuned in. So this is reverse hollows and hollows from Scarlet and Violet. So the only thing we're listing is this pile and this pile and this pile. This is Japanese hollows and EXs and stuff. This is non-hollow. And then this is Sword and Shield non-hollow. But I don't think I'm going to keep it, so probably just add it to this pile. Let's just do that now. This is just like hollows and EXs and stuff that I'm going to list. And this is non-hollows that I'm going to list. Not nasally enough? Yeah. We have to go down and be like a listing madman to get so stoked. Hell yeah. Good luck. Good luck. It's going to take a bit to set up, but once you get it set up, it'll be good for yins. I got a Depool. I need to be separating my non-hollow rare cards. I've been hearing from a little birdie that told me that from a little birdie that told me there's some movement in those cards in a weird way. So we'll get into that eventually, maybe one day. And I'll leave you guys at that. I'll leave y'all hanging at that. No, wait, this is going to go here. Finally got it live again. Welcome, Blue Nova. Welcome. Damn, I need that one too. Which one, Ponecat? Black paper in the middle should be there. Black paper in the middle should be there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not black paper. Wait, oh, okay. So, I use an energy card. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come. See the black? Absolutely no black. That's hilarious. I knew there was something with the rip test. All you guys got to do, if you ever want to know if a card is fake or not, and you don't know, just rip it in half, and then you find out. No blue ink layer inside, very fake. Yeah. Just got 6130 as well today for Facebook for 35. Nice. Phantom, you changed my life with the 8170, not gonna lie. Hell yeah, Cashmere, that's awesome. It is a good investment. I don't exaggerate when I say it's a good investment. I am not lying to y'all. It is a good investment. I'm glad it's worked out for you. It's changed my business, that's for sure. Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! We're going to pull it out. But I'm not going to list it on eBay. They do not sell on eBay. They sell like shite on eBay. Japanese. Anybody have any luck with selling any Japanese non-holo cards? I feel like these would not sell well. That's not even Japanese. That's Chinese. Oh, wait. No, it is Japanese. What the hell? Why does it look like that? The font is like closer than I feel like Japanese usually is. All right. Japanese bulk. If you are just tuning in, this is we're going through. This is free bulk that I was given with a collection. It's just this box of bulk that we've been going through and seeing what's here. Decent stuff, you know, decent stuff. Free money, free tendies, free tendies, free to tendies nuts in your mouth. Got 'em. Free when you tend to have these nuts in your mouth. Got 'em. Oh, the Miss Magus, yeah. What's going on with my cardboard coworkers? Yes, welcome, Papa. Been watching your growth of this channel since day one. Super motivational, bro. Keep it up. Hey, Hijack Plays. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's been a good time. It's been fun. It's been kind of crazy. I certainly didn't expect this channel to do as well as it has done. So I appreciate you all being here and watching all the videos. This week has been interesting because we'll go over it in tomorrow's video, but my views have been down, and I knew they were going to be because obviously I had a lot less energy and a lot less good ideas, and I was getting by this week, y'all. We were phoning it in this week, that's for damn sure. It was a rough week, but we got through it. I use both, but they're not just rares. I have stuff in sets and binders, but each box is mixed with bulk rares and good stuff. Use both. Yeah, I wouldn't list everything. I would. How many cards you got listed on eBay, Brad? I mean, you got a lot of stuff, so I would prioritize. I would definitely sift through that. You have too much stuff to be listing everything. I mean, 25 boxes of 5 rows, that's 7,000 per box. That's 140,000 plus 35. You have 175,000 cards. That will take you literally years to list all those cards. And if you try to list them all on eBay, then you're just going to run into you're going to have to pay $3,000 to start listing those cards a month, or like $2,000 or whatever it is per month. Obviously, you can do duplicate listings, and you can combine your duplicate listings, so it would bring that down. But still, you would quickly run into problems listing all the cards. Then you have 2 cards. Yeah. Been collecting since base set, never missed a set, and it's all accumulated over time and never had proper sort through all the excess. That's crazy, Brad. That's crazy. Ripping them in half is fun and all, but you could just hold a light safe. Nah, rip it in half. My least favorite thing is actually my favorite now. I agree, Kashmir. I used to hate listing, and now it's actually pretty enjoyable. I still think sifting is my favorite, but listing's not bad. Pokemon Go, Japanese peelable dittos are non-holo, same Pokemon with ditto symbols. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could always do that. But I don't have any, it's all like the Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet and newer for what I have right here. But it has to be older. Yeah, I figured. Card sorting tray, so much easier to sort. Oh yeah, I don't normally do it too much like this. I mean, well, when I'm sifting, I don't mind having it in different piles like this. I actually prefer it than I have a tray. But I prefer to just do it like this because it's a little easier for me to Gotta put them in their own rows. I'm not actually sorting. Just sifting. Normally I don't have this many piles. I usually don't have Japanese mixed with English and all that. Usually I go through pretty quick too. I can usually go through a set of bulk cards real fast. I'm kind of going slow. Yep. God, these are all like upside down and all over the place. So I ended up picking up the 8172. Have had it for a week and have spent the whole week writing code for it. Card recognition is pretty good and getting better. Writing code for it? What kind of code are you writing for it? That's legit. That's awesome, Jake. Sold a 1999 Japanese Whooper Kora promo for 35 pull from bulk. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, obviously the older stuff. Yeah, I would definitely. I was just curious about the newer stuff. Yeah, I imagine the older stuff definitely sells just as well as the English older stuff. Non-hollow. Yo, free full art Japanese. Feeling better, my dude. Hey, I appreciate it, Epic. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to finally be able to be a human being again. That was not fun. Why is this Badoo? Why is this random Badoo from Ascended Heroes in a penny sleeve? Ooh, Dunsparce Pokeball Hollow. Another Badoo. This person must like Badoo. Dude, I went to buy some bulk from someone local. It was her daughter's stuff she had wanted to get rid of. I get there and looking at the bulk and she goes, "You want to see my old binder? 5-inch 3-ring binder. Cram full of cards from base set to Sun and Moon. She had base set 2 Zard, a Blastoise, ton of e-readers." I shot my pants. That's awesome, Cardboard Mike. That's awesome. That's legit. That's cool when parents are also involved in the selling. That's always cool to see. Oh wait, this one's got a electric symbol. We want to keep that. So do these. We got a Gardevoir divider. Let's go. We got some EXs. Oh, we got Mewtwo from Reverse Hollow Mewtwo. We like to see that from 151. That's like a $2.50 card, isn't it? On TCG players, that means it'll probably sell for like $4 on eBay. Pinchichin, Mega Halucha. Oh, Pokepad, we're rich. I'm literally just pulling the playables just for my local card store. They want the playables, so I'm just going to hand it off to them. Because I've got no use for the playables. They're quite useless to me, honestly. Yeah, the eBay algorithm doesn't like duplicate listings. They'll push you down the searches. From what I heard, though. But I've not had any problems. I still sell well even with duplicate listings. I'm sure it probably would be better if I didn't have duplicate listings, but I feel like the way my system's going, I don't mind the growth of where I'm at. There's a chance that eventually we combine duplicates through a system that we can find, but for now, it seems to be working for me. City Gaming, what's up? How's it going? What are you up to? What do you do with the? What do you look for when you buy collections? Any tips to share? Yeah, so it just depends on you'll once you start selling, especially on eBay, you'll start to see what sells. And just I also like Pokemon, so I kind of look for things that I like that I know would probably sell well. But as you start to sell, you'll start to see what sells. But personally, anything Sun and Moon or anything Scarlet and Violet and newer, I don't bother with. Non-hollow. Even reverse hollows and hollows. At this point, I've got so much of them. I've got like 10,000 of them that I could list at any time if I want to, that I don't list any new ones. So this is all like that. The only ones that do you want to pull is 151. 151, obviously, reverse hollows and hollows do really well. And then after that, I pull EXs. Any of the like Pokeball hollows or Master Ball hollows or the energy symbol ones, I do pull and list. So I'll list all these. And then EXs, obviously. And then anything Sword and Shield and older, if it's shiny, I will list. And then yeah, and then non-hollows, anything Sun and Moon and older, I list. So that's what I've been pulling for the non-hollows. So that's kind of, I basically do it by era, and that's how I that's how I sift. But it's just what sells for me, you know. So you kind of got to figure out what sells for you, and you'll start to learn as you go. And I'm sure once I get enough Sun and Moon stuff listed, I'll probably stop listing Sun and Moon non-hollow bulk and start listing just like XY in older. Another Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! Another Night Stretcher! Night Stretcher! Acerolas. Acerolas Mischief. Her ass is rolling in that mischief. She had no idea what it was worth. She's supposed to pick up some supplies, and I'm gonna pull her high value stuff for her. Easily pay her house off with that binder. That's wild. Yeah, she doesn't know what that's worth. She needs to be careful. If that's a house pay, or if that's a house in a binder, she needs to be careful just showing it to random people. Holy shit. You gotta be careful with that. Jesus. Been promoting all my bulk listing at 4% sales have been solid. Last week I bumped up to 8% as an experiment and my sales have blasted. Really, Citygate? You know, I really want to try that. I actually want to try that myself. I'd be really curious. How much would you say blasted you? When you went from 4 to 8%, do you think your sales doubled? Look at all these EXs we got for free, baby. Think about this. Okay, so we got this bulk for free, and I'm just gonna count the EXs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with full arts. That's $7.50. And because I have someone that will buy the EXs for 75 cents a piece, but even if we sell them, like, which we probably will, I don't really want to get rid of my EXs right now, but that's $7.50 for free. I mean, that's not going to bring it down a ton, but that's, I mean, that's not counting all the cards I'm pulling right now that I'm absolutely going to be listing. And this is like all 4 cents a piece. This whole stack is 4 cents a piece. So that I got for free. I can sell this. Well, actually, I think I sell for like 6 a piece from my buyer. These are all 2, 3 cents, depending on who you're selling it to. So, I mean, it's just free money. And we brought the price down a lot. Lose determination isn't good anymore. Butt scratcher, night stretcher, night stretcher. Lots of night stretchers. Holy cow! Badoo is playable. Oh, is Badoo really playable? I didn't know that. Is it worth anything? What up, Bruce? How's it going? JM, how's it going? Good evening. Good evening. More than doubled? Really? More than doubled, City Gaming. What would you say your numbers are? Like from what to what? Like how many orders in a day? That's legit. I used to work with her. Her daughter goes to school with my son. Used to work with who? Sorry, Cardboard? Oh, Oh, the person that you were, the binder. Okay. I didn't realize that. That makes sense. Okay, that makes me feel better. Like she's just showing some random binder, like, hey, check it out. And you're like, that's a $300,000 card binder. You need to be careful. You wouldn't carry $300,000 worth of money, would you? I have so much bulk to scan. I'm getting to the point I need a scanner, but I can't be financially irresponsible. Yeah, just save up for it, Miranda, if you want to. I would save up for it. Like I always say, just like sell cards until you can save up for it. And if you want to sell, you don't have to sell on eBay. You can always sell on TCG Player until you make the money. That's what I did. That's what I say. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. Got to quote it every day, every video, every live stream. We got to quote it. 5, 4, 6, 3. Yeah, right. We're almost at the end of this little bit of bulk. Of our free bulk. It's free. What up, Games and More? How's it going? Next Yu-Gi-Oh set dropped today. Already 42 sales since midnight. $9.98, 20 after gross fees from profit. Let's go. Less than 20 bucks from profit. Let's go. That's legit, Bruce. What's the set? Cardboard, how's it going? Does WotC common uncommon sell decently? Absolutely, Brads. It sells very well for me. It sells very, very well for me. Okay. We're going to set the playables and these to the side. We're going to set them over here for now. So I got to figure out if I want to use these playables or not. Let me clean this desk up a bit. Got some free top loaders too. Not that I use them. I don't sell cards in top loaders. I sell them in card savers. Oh no, my mic's gonna die. We need to plug in our mic. Fuck. So we're gonna have to use the computer mic for a bit. Let me switch this over, y'all. Because it's about to die. She's about to be dead. Dead. Let me... All right, we switched mics for now. It might be a little quieter for just a little bit while this charges. So bear with me now. Bear with me now. I'm gonna show you how. Bear with me now. Nailed it. Oh my God. Am I that dude that sings that song? Yes. Yes, I'm glad you asked. I am. Blazing Dominion. Interesting. Interesting. Did you just like do a case opening or something? Do you only add cards when you have multiple of them, or do you add every single one regardless of the count? I add everything regardless of the count. I don't do any sifting or I don't do any like excuse me. I don't do what's the word I'm looking for? I don't like combine duplicates or anything like that, and I don't do any sorting or anything. I only had the capital for one case this time, but for the next set in June, I'll have the capital for 3 cases. More overframes in the June set. Hell yeah. Have they shown any of the overframes, Bruce? Took what your videos have been saying to do at much smaller scale. Starting a channel and eBay store with my personal collection. I don't expect a lot of growth for a while. I'm also doing shorts. Nice. That's awesome. Where engagement scales up micropayments to debt and having eBay's sales help fund it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Good luck, man. I appreciate you trying that. Definitely, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord and add it into Shill or Be Shilled. I know a lot of people, like myself included, like to watch people that put stuff there. Actually, I've got some more that I didn't go through. I didn't go through this. I want to do some math with the stuff that we pulled. Because we got this for free. Remember, this bulk is literally free. We got it with a collection. So I'm really curious. So the Japanese stuff we can't really count because I don't know anyone that's buying Japanese. Actually, that's not true. My buyer just reached out and said they wanted Japanese, but I think they wanted hollows and reverse hollows. But if we're talking just the English, fourth or fifth or sixth or seventh or eighth or ninth, 44, 1 for 2. Whoop, there's a hollow. 42 for 3, 4, 5 for 6 for 7 for 8 for 9, 50. Okay, so if this is 50 cards, there's what? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. So let's just do the math here. I'll just do what I would have to pay if I was paying myself. So 350 times 0.01 is $3.50 in commons and uncommons. Let's do this. That would be the normal price. So I am really curious now what these would go for. Full art EXs. Okay, so this would be $1.50 in full arts. Technically, no. So that's $5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 EX is at 35 cents. 280, so 780 plus. These are reverse hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42 at 4 cents a piece. Is $1.68. What was that? $7.80? $9.50 basically. And then probably another 100 in reverse hollows, another $4. So like $13.50 basically. Plus the Japanese. I mean, that's like probably 20 bucks in bulk, I would say. 20 bucks in bulk. And that's not including what we can actually list. Like all of this we're listing. We're going to list all these cards. And all of them will sell eventually. I mean, maybe not all of them, but we're going to list every single one of these cards. All these cards will get listed. So that's all that inventory just basically free. And we would have spent 15 bucks on it. I could turn around and sell it for like 30, 40 for my buyers, but that's like we just got it for free. That's pretty legit. That's pretty legit. Let me catch up with chat. Is that what that thread's for? Thanks. Is that what that thread's for? What thread? Sorry, cardboard. I mean, profit for rarity 5. Just about this set. Some positive on both set I bought cases for. Yes, for Battle of Legend, Glorious Gallery, we are getting 10 more overframes. They have only 6 of the 10. Borderland Dragon, Chaos Angle. Ew. So no like older cards? Give me the Exodia. Miss me until they bring out the God cards. Miss me until they bring out the Exodia cards. Miss me until they bring out Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Time Wizard, like the old shit. Like miss me with this if it's not the old shit. When they bring over frames to the old shit, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be pretty good. All right, let me go put this up. I don't know what to do with this common, uncommon Japanese bulk. I don't know what to do with the Japanese book. I guess I can just put it in this box and this will be my Japanese book. I do not have any Japanese book. I don't have any social media accounts besides YouTube. Do you have an email listed anywhere? I'd love to be able to reach out and send some photos, get your opinion on how to thin it out and get rid of what's not worth listing. I do. The best thing is you don't have Discord, Brad. The best way is Discord, but I do have an email. It's Phantom. Here, I'll just put it in the chat. Chaos Angel, sorry. Oh, was that the new set? There are 4 we don't know yet, so we might have some of those. We'll keep you up there. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear. Hey, Phantom, how are you able to upload jumbo cards on eBay using the scanner? I just threw them to the scanner. I just changed my settings on the scanner and then threw them sideways through the scanner. Or vertical through the scanner. Yep, poke around is pretty easy. Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 52. We might. Do we list these 100? Do we list these 100? We could do that today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's like 75-ish, 80. We could make it work with some other ones. Huh. We do need to list some Japanese. First things first, I'm the realist. I need to unsleeve all of these that are sleeved so we can get this ready to list. So all the recent video, did you remove the plastic thing that dings the front of the cards? The thing that, yeah, some people say, yep. Make something grad, that's what I removed, yep. What's up, Timmy? Oh my God. Y'all, Tim's here. Tim is here. Y'all want to see Tim? Don't scare him. Everybody be quiet. I can't scare Tim. Tim, where'd you go? Oh, there's Tim. Timmy. What are you doing, Tim? Huh? Where you going? What are you doing, Tim? Tim, well, blim blam. Can I zoom in, Tim? I can't. Tim. What are you doing, crazy? Huh? Oh my God, you can zoom so far out. How do I go like this 1? Well, there's Tim, y'all. Actually, what we can do, since we're here, how do I go back to 1 zoom? Go back to 1 zoom. There we go. So what I can do while we're here, it's gonna be kind of hard with the way the lighting is, but we can look over these graded or these cards that we think we might want to grade, and we can pre-grade them. You want to do some pre-grading with me? We can do some pre-grading. So you guys tell me. Centering looks pretty good, no? It might be a little top heavy. No, it's not. It really isn't, actually. Maybe just a tad. A tad top heavy, but not by a lot. Not by a lot at all. Little bottom heavy on the back, but I think you can be a little bit more lenient on the back. Corners, I don't see any whitening. That Bulbasaur looks good. That Bulbasaur looks pretty good. Do you scan sideways or upside down? They used to, and I don't know what I changed, but they don't anymore. Put the wheels back in. Yep. Took the middle piece out, put the wheels back in, and it's good as good as gold. Term your cat has said. Pss, 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 pss. What does that mean? Pss, 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 pss. I got his attention. I was doing this. What was it? He doesn't even care. He's too busy messing with the stuff over there. Messing with some trash over there. Okay, next one. A pack opening. I don't think I have any packs to open. I think Tim's out of luck if that's what he wants. Yeah, it's really hard to gray with the light the way it is. I would say this one looks good too. This one's kind of bottom heavy on the back. I don't know what this card's worth. What's Rose's encouragement worth? To be honest with you, I'm not a big trainer person, so I don't love sending in trainers. 123. Holy shit, this is a $73 card? It's a $76 card. What the hell? Why? I'll never understand it. I don't understand why someone would spend that much money on a trainer. This one's actually pretty good, pretty clean. Let me see what a PSA 10 goes for. $400? Yeah, she's getting sent in, I think. I think she's getting sent in. This Score Bunny is absolutely gorgeous. Is that whitening on there? I can't even tell. There's a little bit of fraying at the top, I think. Unless that's somehow the penny sleeve. Like there's just the smidgest bit of fraying at the top on this. Yeah, I can see the whitening up there. Yeah. Nope, that's no good. Which is unfortunate because this card is gorgeous. How much is this card worth? From Ascended Heroes, $12.50. That's a crime that this card is that cheap because this card is gorgeous. Oh, Tim's over here now. Tim, would you calm down? Just trying to show you off. What do you think, Tim? So right now, Score Bunny's at no. The other two are possibilities. I gotta look at it in better lighting, though. You guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, you can. I'm stupid. Never mind. For a second, I thought I was looking at my YouTube screen, and I forget that it's way behind. It's set to have 5 new overframes. No info on those yet on the TCG. Interesting. Left raise off a tad. Top bot. On the Bulbasaur or the Roses? Yeah, Roses looks a little... Let me look at it. Okay, I can look at it better this way. The Roses, it's hard to tell on trainers because it is always smaller on the top. But it looks pretty clean. I think the Roses is actually pretty good. It's definitely bottom heavy on the back. Definitely bottom heavy on the back, for sure. Bulbasaur. Man, Bulbasaur is maybe a little right to left, but it's very, very subtle. Man, Bulbasaur's clean. Those are both pretty clean from what I can see. I'm still taking phone photos. 7,000 listings. Holy shit, gaming. That's crazy. On TCG Play or eBay? Playable? I don't know. I don't know if it is playable or not. I don't think so. But I think people like their waifus. That Score Bunny is my favorite. I'm going to get a new binder. I'm going to bind for them. I don't blame you, Miranda. That's a gorgeous Score Bunny. I'm not even a big fan of Score Bunny as a Pokemon, but that's a cool card. Score Bunny grew on me, I will say. I didn't like Score Bunny. I definitely didn't like Cinderace when Sword and Shield first came out, but they came around to me. I ended up liking them. In fact, it's funny because I think Rillaboom's my least favorite now. And it was my favorite out of the 3, and I actually didn't even like it. I really don't even think the 3 evolutions and Sword and Shield are probably one of the worst final evos. Okay. Runiculus, however you say it. This one looks right to left. This one looks right to left. You guys see that? Does it look right to left to y'all? Looks pretty heavy on the right. Okay, this is the problem with Japanese. To me, it's really hard to tell on the back. Really hard to tell on the back centering. But this one looks, I think, a little right to left. Or a little left to right, with the right being too heavy. So, dude, do you need tax software for the TCG business? How in depth do you go? I don't have a tax guy. I don't do my own taxes. When it comes to business stuff, it's way too complicated to me. This one's a maybe. I think this one's a maybe, but I think it's probably leaning toward a no. This one is good too. Reboot. This one's also really good. Both the card itself and what looked like the centering. Damn, the centering on this is really good, I think. Maybe a tad bottom heavy. Maybe just a tad bottom heavy, but it's pretty good. No whitening. Oh, there might be something in this corner. Might be something in that corner. You guys see that? I'm going to take it out and see if that's on the card or the penny sleeve. Nope. I see some lifting in the left hand. Nope, that's a no. I see just a smidgen of lifting on the left-hand side. Can't put it in the top loader. That's a no. This one. This one's got to be good, and unless that's actually on the penny sleeve, I think. I hope that's on the penny sleeve. Okay, it was. Okay. This one, this got to be worth a good penny, right? This card is gorgeous. Oh no. There's something on the card. I hope I can wipe that off. Okay, we're good. Okay. Centering left to right is bang on. Centering top to bottom, bang on. God damn. There is whitening at the top. No! See, I can't tell. Can you guys see this? You see that little like fraying almost? Was that dinging enough? Just like a little bit of fraying at the top. But other than that, god damn, this card is gorgeous. Oh, it's just a little bit of like fraying at the top right here. And I think that would do it. I think that would push it down to a 9. But man, that is a gorgeous card. Front is PSA 10? Okay. I just think the photos look so much better. Proper lighting and background. I can get those rev halls to pop. I mean, are you listing bulk? Or are you listing like higher end cards? Because, I mean, they'll sell with good enough pictures, you know? It's very much like a good enough kind of thing. Yep, bulk. Yeah, I don't think you need to have that good of photos, to be completely honest with you. They'll sell without it. How do you track how much you pay for each card? I'm sure the tax guy can't do that too. How do you track how much you pay for each card? What do you like in the bulk buys and stuff? It's just part of your you just keep track of how much you've spent on cards on inventory. You just keep track of how much you spent on inventory. Like I keep track of when I buy I don't do it per card. I buy it like per collection. I think this one's not going to be good. Unfortunately. How do you track? How do you pay for each card? I'm sure the... make sure you keep an eye out for those factory lines that can hide well, and PSA will catch it. Yeah, I'll have to take a close look at these. This is like my second pass. These aren't going to be guaranteed, but this is just like a quick look. I'll definitely take a better look at these in better lighting, especially during the day. Mega for Alligator. Left to right looks good. Top to bottom looks good. Corners look good. Back is definitely like a little like crooked, I think. Definitely right heavy and top heavy. But what do you guys think? Is that enough to take it out of contention? Corners look really, really good. No whitening. How far can it be off of? Is it 60-40 on the back? Because if it's 60-40 on the back, I think this qualifies. This is actually pretty clean. I think that's actually in the good pile. I have the Fujitsu 8170, but I haven't used it in a little while. It's because it started to put a single vertical line on the top of the bottom of the card. A small indented line. I don't know what middle keys you're talking about, though. I took out the roller and cleaned it, but definitely didn't remove a piece in the center. Yeah, there's a little piece in the center. If you watch the guy named Max Wax Pax, he's got a video on how to remove it. There's this little plastic piece in the middle that's causing that indent, Brad. Zach, just do cash basis. Money is money in, money out. Yep. Yep. Everyone needs to be doing cash basis. The only other way to do it, I mean, you can do a non-cash basis accounting, but for reselling, it's difficult. And it's really only used for bigger businesses. Like an accrual basis, you don't want to be doing that. Price like 30% over floor, but yeah, I should probably pick up a scanner. Yeah, it'll save you a lot of time. A lot of time. PSA 3. Yep. Back is 65-35. Her back should be safe. 65-35? It can be that off? Holy shit. I've been way too harsh on the back then. Why am I even looking at the back? How many are 65-35? Lapras looks good left to right. Maybe a little left heavy. Maybe too much left heavy. Top to bottom looks decent. No dot. That one might be a pretty good one. Toxtricity. Little top heavy. Little top heavy. Yeah. That one probably isn't worth it. Probably a no. Yeah, I think this one is going to be, the fraying at the top is going to be too much for it, unfortunately. So I think this one's going to be a no. And the Runicluse is really close, I think. We'll add it to the yes for now and take a look at it. There it is. You know what? We're going to add this to our yes too. Just in case. Just in case. I think there's a chance that that one could still get a 10. But that fraying at the top, it's hard to tell. Like it's hard to describe what that is. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like there's just a little bit of like, it's so hard to show on camera. But there's just like a little bit of fraying. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards that we might grade. 1, 2, 3 cards that we absolutely won't be grading. I think these are a no. So we're going to take these out and get them listed. Because we will not be grading them. We will not be grading them, some bitches. We'll take a look at these in better lighting. Alrighty. So AI isn't any good at YouTube video thumbnails, but how does it do with PSA pre-grading? I'm not sure. I've not tried it. That's a good question, Jake. Has anyone tried AI grading? I mean, the only thing it'd be good for is centering, right? Do you know if Card Uploader is looking into possibly doing an eBay average price the way they have TCG Player One? I always find myself having to open up eBay to check comps still. Steve, if you go to Card Uploader's Discord, you can recommend different features. And that's not a bad one to do. It's not a bad one to do. I like to sit on eBay and look at 9s and 10s and try to see the difference. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Use Power Query in Excel to get pricing if the number of cards is small enough. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do all that for each card. It'd take a long time. But I think the fraying matters a good bit, as I'm assuming that's why people trim edges. Oh, yeah. Don't trust AI with Pregrading? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's good enough yet. It would have to probably come a long way to get good enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 59, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87 cards I have ready to list out of 100 for tomorrow's listings. That's exciting. It's exciting to learn about some pre-grading stuff. I'm excited to get better and better at it and learn what it takes to grade well and what it takes to get lower grades. What the hell is going on with my phone? Let's see how our eBay's doing. Let's check our eBay. What has sold? I haven't seen any things come by on my phone, but they definitely, yeah, we got a sell. We sold the Hitmon Top. We sold the Hitmon Top from Ascended Heroes. It was an illustration rare. Hitmon Top 240. Hitmon Top 240. On TCG Player, it goes for $6.50. We sold it for $9.50, and it goes for $9 on price charting, and we sold it for $9.50. So definitely high on that net. We sold that. Looks like we sold some random bulk. Some more random bulk. Some more random bulk. What are we up to today? $92 today. It's actually pretty low. But Fridays usually are pretty slow for me, so that's not terribly surprising. What's everybody up to, though? What are y'all working on tonight? What else can we work on? We got a box of bulking to go through, but there's really not anything that I pulled out of that bulk that's worth anything. That bulk is almost tempted to just throw over. Well, we'll just go through it. Why not? We got nothing else to do. Oh, so this is actually bulk I bought from a viewer. And, oh, shit. Let's just bring the box. Bring the box here. That'll work. This is bulk that I bought from a viewer. It's mostly Scarlet, Violet, and Sword and Shield. And none of it's too crazy. None of it's, like, really good stuff. All right, there we go. Now we're back to our other mic. Now it should be a little better. Let me set up this camera again so y'all can see what we're doing. Listing some sealed now? Hell yeah. What do you got? What do you got in sealed? Sifting through playable trainers. Nice, nice. What are some of the playables right now? Like, what are the big playables? I need Team Rocket Petrol's pretty good, right? And then I'm trying to think of what else is like big right now. Obviously, Pokepads. Yeah, so this is all non-holo bulk. And I'm honestly right now just pulling out rares. I'm just pulling out rares at this point for Sword and Shield. So I feel like I have all the Sword and Shield like non-holo bulky cards that sell. I feel like I have a good amount of them already listed, so I'm just looking for them stars. I'm just looking for them stars. I need to blow my nose. Job, I'm on call and have to pack my 42 orders. Good luck, Bruce. Good luck. What do you do, Bruce? Cash basis seems so much simpler than what I've been trying to do. You've not been doing a cash basis? Oh my God, yeah, it's way easier. Hilda still petrol. I thought Lili's Determination went out of rotation. Is it still in rotation? I didn't realize that. It used to be worth more. Now it's not worth as much. Same with Pokepads. Pokepads were so expensive until they reprinted it in Perfect Order. And then they reprinted the hell out of it. I feel like out of all the Perfect Order packs I've pulled, I feel like every other pack has a Pokepad in it. I swear. Made my first bulk buy, got 7,500 cards for 250. Going through them so far, 109 EXs and an Umbreon Plasma Freeze and Monarch Blade. So good. That's awesome, Cheddar. Damn, that's legit. That's awesome. 109 EXs, that's $35 right there. Bravery Charm, Pokepad, Arven, Boss's Orders. Yep, yep. Does the boss's orders for the artwork matter? Are they different boss's orders for the Genghis? Arvin just rotated out. That's what I thought. Yeah. Anyone who buys and sells bulk locally, do you ever worry that your bulk is going to make its way back to you? I never thought about it that way. Yeah, I'm sure it probably does. You do it for long enough. Fine with me. I'll go through it again and sell it again. Ain't no chip off my back or whatever the saying is. All right, I need to go blow my nose after this. I'm going to get through these little bit of cards, and then I'm going to go blow my nose. I don't have any Kleenexes up here, so I got to go downstairs. And don't worry, I will mute myself because I will not blow my nose for you guys and have to make you listen to that. Okay, let me go blow my nose. Drive me nuts. Oh, I got to mute myself to do that. We back. We back. I apologize. Let me grab this stack and get back to work. Freaking. Let me do something. Sometimes, you know, when you blow your nose and you can't like hear out of one of your ears, so you have to like close your nose and blow out. Oh my God. That sound was awful. What'd I do? What'd I make? Think it's still a bit whiffoo? Whiffoo? What's whiffoo? I am second in command of my boss's small trucking company. There's only 4 of us who run it. The boss and myself are on call every other week. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Get to work from home. It's so awesome. That is awesome. Oh my God. I cannot hear out of my right ear. It's annoying the hell out of me. Bought my first collection from a garage sale. Took a gamble, but got to start somewhere. Nice. Nice. Did it work out well for you, Herb? What did you find in it? Pushing for 5K net this month in sales has been a good goal of mine all year. Really good chance of hitting it this month. That's awesome. That's awesome, Don. Yeah, that's a good goal to go for. 5K net. Just in, so you're saying sales, not profit. What are we at? Like, I think I'm at like 30. We're gonna be checking tomorrow, but I'm curious what I'm at. 5K is solid. It's definitely more I'm doing. I'm sure you're doing that with a lot less orders, so you got less work to do. 3,700 in 31 days. Yeah, so that's pretty good. 5K is definitely pretty solid. PSA is auctioning 7 mid-tier slabs for me, so we shall see how that goes. Nice, nice. Did you ever, have you gotten my submission back, the cards that you bought from me? Or didn't you say you didn't know if the cards that you got from me were the ones that you submitted or not? It's a Yuki Mori card. I could pull it. Ah, it's all beat up. Not worth. Not with. Only scanned the first 10 cards and already supposedly has a market value of $70, paid $45 for everything. Damn, that's legit. That's awesome. That's really good. What all was in there? Spirit Tomb and Sylviana I know I got from you. They'll be done next month. Hell yeah. The Toga Tomorrow may be yours. I can't say for sure. Oh, I got you. Yep. I remember you buying that one. I'm going to be really interested to see, too, because there are people that say that this scanner damages cards. No matter what you do, everyone's like, "Oh, you don't even know it's damaging your." I want you so badly to get a 10 on one of those, so I can say that someone bought a card from me and got a 10, and it went through the scanner. I needed to get a 10. I need it. I need it in my veins. Yeah, so this weekend, who's got Mother's Day plans? We're going to my parents for lunch, and then we're going to my Then we're going over to my in-laws for dinner. So that should be good. Always nice to have a nice Mother's Day weekend. Oh no, Shaman, you are beat up. Shaman has seen better days. That's a PSA 10 right there. Nick in the corner. There's a small little whitening in the corner. But I think that corner looks pretty good, honestly. I think it's a 10. I'm going to give that a 10. I'm going to give that a pristine. I'm going to give that a Beckett. A Beckett, whatever they are, 10. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm going through this bulk right now. This is all stuff. Like, yeah, I'm pulling out, like, Black Star Hollow, or Black Star, whatever, not promos. You know what I'm talking about. Just, like, rares, non-hollow rares. I could just be buying these for 3 cents a piece. There ain't no reason to be going through all this just to get a few of these rares that I don't even know if are going to sell the way that I'm supposed to be trying to do it. There's this way I've been told about how you can sell these cards, and I don't even know if that works. And I'm going through all these, and it's taking me forever to go through a bunch of stuff that I know I'm not going to actually use. Fortress. And I bet this viewer probably sifted the bulk, so I bet there's no playables in it either. Do you write those in the title on eBay? Do you upcharge for them, or are they just pulled because you know someone will like it? I don't put it in the title, no. It's all in like the description anyway. Like not the description, but when people search for that card, that'll come up because it's the artist, and that's automatically already filled when I'm uploading it through TCG or through Card Uploader. So no, I don't really. I just list them, and then I list them for whatever I think they could go for. You know, like. If it's an older Yukimori card, definitely like I put a premium on it, but like the newer stuff I don't usually pay much attention to. The Shroodle and Pikachu V I got from you won't be done till July, August. I would bet they're 10s all day. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited, but I'm also sad because I should have kept those. No, that's good. I'm glad that if I sold it to anybody, it's a viewer. Glad I can help you. That's legit. That is going to be legit. I'm excited. Excited to see the results. It's a great collection. Yeah. What all have you found so far? You doing PSA or tag? Oh, I won't do tag. Tag I think is too harsh, and it doesn't get the premium for being as harsh as it is, from what I understand. So no, I wouldn't use tag. I'll use PSA or CGC. Because I'm selling this for. Is Pokegear still in rotation? I'm selling these for. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm selling these. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm selling these cards. They're not for my personal collection, so I don't want to use tag. I think tag looks the best, but for my business, I don't really care what looks the best. I want to care what sells the best. Jesus. Dialgo from Diamond and Pearl. Regigigas from what's SF? Gyarados from SF. Gyarados from Evo. I don't know what SF is. I don't know what set that is. I'm not good with the older set. That's legit, though. Been debating sending the Korean cards you ripped from me way back, but I know nothing about Korean cards, and One Piece has just been free money all year. Yeah, you were saying that One Piece sells or grades really easily. Yeah, I wonder how the Korean... is it the Korean cards printed in Japan? Aren't the Korean cards printed in Japan? If that's the case, I bet they would do well. Mid-era, reverse holos, greats, commons, uncommons, mixed condition, but that's fine. That's legit, though, especially mid-era stuff. Mid-era stuff sells really well. I was going to ask if you're feeling better yet, but the cough makes me think we are still on the mend. Yeah. Orange Aces, yeah, I'm not fully in the clear yet. I'm not fully in the clear. I still got a lingering cough and some sinuses, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely doable now. Like we've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, and I've not died of coughing this whole time, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Alrighty, what do I want to do with these? What did I do with them over there? What did I do with those? Where did I put those Black Star hollows? Or non-hollows? Is it this? No, these are playables. Where did I put those? Put them somewhere today, and I was like, oh, I'll put them here. Where was those at? Is it these? Yes, here they are. Okay. Wait, maybe not. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. There are the non-hollow rares. All right, put these back. This has been shifted. Some shifted bulk. Let's grab some more and take a look at what we can grab. Give me the cards, please. Sales last year, hoping people stay home this year due to gas prices. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see as we move into summer how well or how badly the sales go. Who knows? Maybe it won't be too affected. It'll be really interesting to see kind of the swings. It's going to be hard to tell, because I don't have anything to compare it to. I won't have like year over year to compare it and see how they do. So it'll be really interesting to see, how this does next year realistically for me. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. Tomorrow I've got to do my video on the review for the channel. And then I'm going to do the review on the channel. And then I need to list some cards. What else do I got to do tomorrow? I got to cut the grass. If the rain stays away. My mom wants to go garage sale shopping, so I'll go to some garage sales tomorrow. See if we can find anything. I don't really think I'm going to pick anything up. Honestly, if I pick anything up, it's going to be for myself. I do want to see, and that might be, garage sale might be a good chance to get it. If anyone has a dumbbell set. I'm looking for a dumbbell set. Because it'd be nice if I had a nice dumbbell set and could buy like a bench and then just work out at home. That would be convenient. Save me some hassle. You inspired me to start something on YouTube. Keep it up, brother. Hey, City Gaming, I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. But yeah, and then Sunday, obviously, Mother's Day. So, pretty busy weekend, I think. I think I've got a lot going on. But should be plenty to get done, though. Plenty of time to get it all done. Alrighty, well, I think that's going to be where I'm ending it. Pretty chill night. I appreciate you guys being here. Finally got to go live again for the first time in forever. So, videos Saturday and Sunday this week since we missed Thursday. So, be looking out on videos every day until next Sunday. Hoping to possibly... There's a chance we move Monday's stream. There's a chance we move Monday's stream. I don't know what we would move it to, but there's a chance we move it. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday if we move it. But yeah, chance that we move Monday's stream. If not, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to head out. Oh, no, Bronze God, no. Oh, I'll stay for a couple minutes. I'll talk to you guys for a couple minutes. Bronze God, how was the stream, man? I'll stay for a couple minutes. I'll say hey. How's the stream going? 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Caught you slipping. Hey, did you decide on what you're doing on the bulk? Are you selling it? You're coming to the dark side? Bro's gonna be sifted in no time. Are you enjoying selling cards on eBay and videoing the process? On a scale of 1 to 10? Oh God, 10. And I'm not even exaggerating. It's been a blast. I've loved every second of it. It's been, the last 4 months has been some of the best 4 months. Like, it's the best 4 months I've ever had on YouTube. And just like, it's so fun right now. It's so fun. So I would say the last 4 months have been really, really cool. Really fun. Best 4 months in I wouldn't say like in a while. It's like I don't know if I exaggerate it a little bit to like my whole life, but like, it's just been really fun. I just really enjoyed it. I goaded into opening a collector booster box and didn't lose my shirt. Nice. What was it? Which one? They're picking it up this weekend. Hell yes. Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. I already have 60,000 cards lined up for reverses and all that, penny a piece. I already have 60,000 cards lined up, reverses and all at a penny a piece. Nice. Wow. 60,000 with reverse hollows for only a penny a piece? That's legit. Picked up after watching a couple of your videos, and I'm really enjoying it on a way smaller level. Only 50 sales this month, but it's been a good time. That's awesome, Nicholas. That's really cool. That's good to hear. What are you still on TCG Play or eBay, Nicholas? Maybe doing daily stuff like you, chronicling building the Teach Player account, eBay, so that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. Secret, dude, that, I feel like you can't lose right now, especially if you got it at MSRP. Like, that stuff sells really well. That set is so gorgeous. I love that. I don't even like Magic, and I love that set. That is a gorgeous set. You opened a Strixhaven, you madman. I got it at 300, I believe. Oh, then you're good. You're good. What is it going for right now? I bet it's going for more than that. What's that retailing, or what's that market value now? Secrets of Strixhaven Collector Booster Box. 435. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. eBay, I was going to try to do both, but just going to stick on eBay, I think. Nice. Nicholas, I think that's the right choice. Still, 50 sales is pretty good. That's really good. 50 sales in a month is solid. Probably better than my first month. They made me to it. I toasted on a Strix Omega today. What does that mean? What's a Strix Omega? Probably should have kept it sealed, but we didn't lose, so I'm happy. Hey, that's legit. That's legit. What was the best pull you got? I don't know any of the cards in the set. I know that you want those like scrolls or whatever, right? You want like the Japanese scrolls. Still feeling icky? Yeah. It's the tail end. I still have I have a lingering cough and some sinus stuff, but shit. If that's all I got, I'm good. I'm good. Like, that's chill. Way better than it was. I mean, the problem now is I just don't sleep very well because my sinuses and the coughing. I have to literally like sit up to sleep. So I'm sleeping on my couch, just like propping myself up. But I'll take it. After the week I've had, that is smooth sailing for what I'm concerned. How I'm concerned. Single collector booster got like $10 out of it. Interesting. The art on the scroll is insane. Yeah. Foil borderless alt green black dragon green black planewalker, like two of them. Nice. It's not sage advice. Try to pedal backwards. See if it works. Try to pedal backwards. What do you mean? If I had to guess my value, probably 425, so I'll be fine. Oh, there you go. You got the value out of it, what you would have had. I feel like if you're getting an MSRP, you can't lose. I feel like it'd be hard to lose at that point. I don't know if I've ever opened a collector booster box or collector booster pack of Magic. I've opened play boosters, but I don't think I've ever opened a collector booster. I wish we had something to open. I think we technically do, but I don't really want to open that. Eventually we'll open some stuff. I mean, I've got some sealed because we got that collection. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ETBs downstairs, but those are not being opened. Those are being traded for some bulk. Some bulk or some collections or something. It's trade bait. Open another person's collector booster and open a vampiric booster in a pack battle. Hey, nice. Yeah, we picked up a lot of good stuff. We picked up some good cards too. We were showing off earlier, Bronze. We're working to try and do some grading. So I pulled some cards that we might be grading, and we're gonna look over some more tomorrow in the better lighting. Not a foil. I got you. That's pretty legit. Did you send higher value cards to your scanner? What's the value threshold you trust the scanner with? Ryan, I've put in $100 cards in. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt the cards. In fact, Ryan, we were just talking, Don, if he's still here, we're talking about, he sent cards, yeah, he's right, he literally just talked. He sent cards to PSA that I've scanned, and he thinks that a couple of them might get 10s. So I'm not worried about that scanner putting cards, valuable cards through. Get a jeweler's loop, yeah. That's bronze. That's what actually I was talking to the graders. They're saying that they don't do that. They say they do it with the naked eye. So maybe a jeweler's loop's overkill. Because I know you want to like not grade too harshly, pre-grade too harshly, because you want to make sure you're not missing out on 10s. Ran a $250 through mine. Yep. Yeah, I would trust it. Get gloves and microfiber towel to wipe your cards down. Interesting. You wipe them down before you send them. I use my naked eye. The naked. Titar. Titar is naked with his naked eye. Bro grades straight naked. Straight ass cheeks on his leather seat. Naked. Cheeks to chair, naked eye, naked balls, We're grading. That's how we grade around here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not naked with the naked eye, are you even pre-grading? Just saying. You never hurt your cards. Mine's constantly scratching the cards. Mew, you're going to want to take out the middle piece. There's a middle piece. Search a guy named Max Pax Wax or Max Wax Pax. He has a video on how to get rid of that. I'd spend 20 minutes on a card, but I'd give it a once over, and then I'd do a quick pass just in case. Yeah, I got you. I just wonder if... hello to my office, yeah. I just wonder if, like, what's your 10 rate, Bronze? Because I think what you don't want is too high of a 10 rate. You don't want to have, like, 100%. And you don't want, like, obviously, like, a 50%. So you have to, like, find that threshold of, like, where you want to be. So I'm, like, worried if a jeweler's loop is going to push me to, like, say something's not good enough, and then I only send 10s. And then I have a 100% 10 rate, which you know, means I'm missing out on 10s that I could be getting. Birthday suit eyes, yeah. It is a must. Oils and dirt will ding you to 8-9. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow on what I did to set up my scanner now that I get more comfortable using it. Good, T-Tar. That's a good idea. How is that bad? It means you're not sending in cards that could be getting 10s. It means you're doing too harsh of a pre-grade. I've always heard that, like, you want a certain rate. I don't know. I think everyone's different, but let's say you send in 10 cards. Let's say you go over 100 cards, you pull out 10 to grade, and all 10 of them get 10s. That means that you probably took away, out of those 100 cards that you pre-graded, other 10s and other cards that could have gotten 10s, but you didn't send them in. Instead, you could have sent 20 cards in, got 15 10s and 5 9s, and now you made more money and got more 10s because you graded more cards. You don't want 100% rate. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So there's, like, you got to find that balance, which I learned. I didn't know that until I watched a video not too long ago, and I was like, I never even thought of that. Like, because some people be like, I got 100% 10 rate. It's like, that's not, you don't want that. You don't actually want that. So it was actually really interesting to hear. If you have 100% 10 rate, it might mean you're being too strict. Yeah. That's why I was like, the jeweler's loop might be too much. Is the only reason why I would be too harsh with it. It's just going to be interesting because I have a lot to learn, and it takes a long time to learn it, you know, because I have to wait for them to come back, which is the hardest part. Yeah. About Dan not taking bulky bulk to consign through Fanatics. I was planning to send some after watching Deej thinking. Yeah, he did preface that by saying, like, hey, don't send your, like, reverse hollow Squirtle into Fanatics because it's a smaller buyer base. So you need to send the more popular cards. Like, I probably wouldn't send in that trainer to CG or through Fanatics. Like the trainer we were looking at earlier, the full art trainer we have, I probably only send Pokemon and popular Pokemon at that because I want to make sure they auction well since it's always auctions. I would just hate to auction a card that could have made me a lot more money out of buying now. Okay, well, Brown's got to appreciate you being here. I'm going to head out. I need to go to bed. But, yeah, we'll be live possibly Monday. That's not the right mic. Me being live on Monday might be dependent upon Bronze God. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't know if you heard whether or not you are doing a possibly live thing on Monday. But if you are doing that possibility on Monday, let me know. So we might be live on Monday, might not. And then Wednesday we will be live. And if we're not live on Monday, we'll probably try Tuesday. But anyway, regardless, thank you guys for watching. I will be having videos this weekend. You will. So I probably won't be live on Monday. That's exciting. So I probably won't be live on Monday. We'll be live on Tuesday, Wednesday, probably this next week. But I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But thanks, guys. I'm going to get you later. Oh, you'll let me know. Okay, I got you. I smell what you're stepping in.